No, they always test rules like this at Pro Tours. All right, wrap it up. Big blue. Mono blue control aggro. It's like, it's not quite control. It's more, this is more like mono blue mid-range, right? So we've got Tempest Djinn and Sphinx of Foresight and Mesmerizing Benthid alongside Quench and Sailor of Memes and some Dream Eaters. And we've got Mass Manip here as a pseudo removal spell, which is interesting. Some entrancing melodies in the sideboard makes a lot of sense. Some other counter spells. Let's just dive in and see how it goes, shall we? Big blue. Grishelbrand just got a lot better. It did. Combo decks in Modern get a pretty big upgrade with that. Especially AB combo decks. So, Quench is mediocre in games that are going long. However, my deck doesn't have removal spells in it. So you need to play Quench so you don't just die. You need to play Quench so you don't just die. Oh gosh. Oh man. The new Mulligan rule makes Sphinx of Foresight better. Because you'll be able to mulligan to 7 with this and then keep the Sphinx and ship non-Sphinx cards to the bottom, chat. That's absurd. That's so absurd. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that's wonderful. Ley lines get better too. We need a land real bad. God bless you, Shuffler. How high your odds are to find Bizarre? Yeah, woof. Vintage, lol, vintage. Ooh, a flying blocker. Rude. Rude. Nah, I think any rule change like that needs to happen in Modern and every other format as well, because having different Mulligan rules in different formats is incredibly confusing. I think we're dead. I needed to draw an island that turn so that way I could play this and have these trade. And without hitting the island there, we're probably just all done. Yikes. We really don't have good cards for this matchup. Do we? I guess our flying blockers are fine. Hey, Nate the Insane, thanks for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Maybe I just like bring in some negates to fight back on their counter spells. Jace tokens do not fly. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different things you could do between Blink of an Eye and stuff like that. The problem with playing Blink of an Eye is, like, this deck's not really a tempo deck. So I'm not sure you really want to play cards that, like, aren't actual answers, like when we can't pressure them. Thorong with the 11-month resub. Welcome back. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me around. When is PT London? Did anybody know? Is PT London 2 PTs from now? Because we might be done playing Modern if they change the Mulligan rule to that. I really want that Mulligan rule for Standard, but yikes. Playing Modern with that rule sounds real terrible. There's no need to @ me. If you have a question or want to get my attention, just post your message in chat. I read most all the chat messages. It is, they're testing it at a Modern PT. Oh, God. Oh, that's going to be a terrible tournament. Oh, geez. That's, yikes. Yikes. That's, huh. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's just that's probably gonna push the Modern Pro Tour to be more linear than it was already likely to be. Which is kind of terrifying. It's definitely going to be better in older formats. They're trying to accomplish less non-games of Magic. They're trying to increase the skill cap and reduce the amount of variance that Magic has. This rule would make... This rule will make Vintage Dredge better than it is, but it would make Standard probably a lot better. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. I think it's just like Tempest Djinn. I think Tempest Djinn's like my best shot here. Perfect. Yeah, if they implement that rule, you will never see me play anything other than Grishelbrand in a Modern tournament ever again, probably. That deck will be real busted. So I'm actually going to go ahead and quench this Curious Obsession here, because if I quench the Curious Obsession, they have to tap out, and then I can play Sphinx of Foresight next turn. Wow, rude. How many Exclusion Mages and Merfolk Tricksters do you have, opponent? How many Blinks of an Eye? Quench. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that because I can play Tempest Djinn and quench whatever they play. Quench their counterspell. Big Blue is losing to its more talented younger brother. It's funny because it's true. I'm gonna die to this Mistcloak Herald in like 10 turns. That's incredibly rude. The bot has a time limit on how often it'll repost the same command. So if people are spamming it, it's not going to keep reposting it in chat. They can make 5/5s over here now, which is scary. I'm taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. These trade, this eats. They floop off this. Looking for Entrancing Melody here. I wanted the Scry. I appreciate you, Magic Arena. Magic Arena, where all the stops are made up. Is there an Entrancing Melody on top of my deck? No, it's just another land. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there's just delay in between. We're dead. We don't have any outs here. Hey. Take Big Blue, take 2. Doke. So far today, every time we've played a deck that has a hard matchup, we've just like hit mono that hard matchup for the remainder of the ladder. So based on that, I assume we're about to just play mono blue like 2 more times before I just like call it a day. Thanks everyone for freaking out today, by the way. Sorry my webcam's having an issue. We'll get it sorted for tomorrow. As a heads up, tomorrow is... Alright. Take, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. As a heads up, since tomorrow's the Mythic Championship, I will not be playing more Standard tomorrow. I'm probably going to sign on Saturday afternoon / evening after the Mythic Championship is done for the day. But tomorrow morning, I'm going to do some Legacy and some Modern on Magic Online, but then no Arena to follow. If you want to watch some Standard, I recommend checking out the Mythic Championship. Singing's great. Let's do it. Let's do it. Perfect. Makamook, thank you for the 4-month resub. I appreciate it. I know. It's so sad. That's what I get for trying. Someone mentioned, a couple people have mentioned audio desync issues with my webcam but not Arena. So I was like tweaking settings midstream trying to fix it, and then it started causing some audio issues, so here we are. Mr. Snack, thank you for the 5th month in a row. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Your opponent's guaranteed to start with a ley line, so that might balance it out. That's really fair, actually. That is an incredibly fair assessment. My last name is pronounced Hoagland with a long O sound. Opponent thinks we're a tempo deck. Little do they know we're a substantially worse deck. I mean, they saw the Mesmerizing Benthid, so, like, they might have some idea. Well, at least Quench is still live. At least Quench is still live. Scry me a river, baby. That's true. Quench is always live versus Crisis. Very, very true. Yeah, MTGO Trader is one of my sponsors. Buys collections. So, I don't know what exactly the opponent's doing, because, like, they certainly have Crisis, so the Entrancing Melody comes in, but they showed me things like Thought Erasure, so I'm not sure that they're playing traditional Sultai mid-range. Stroke's probably still fine. Give this a go. Yeah, I think the path to the Mythic Championships that Watsy laid out seem reasonable for digital. I dislike that for paper, you have to have Planeswalker points to play PTQs. I think having Planeswalker points to play in PTQs makes it too difficult for people who don't play a lot of paper to play in them. Yeah, I'm not. My webcam is off because I decided I wanted to take my shirt off. Is it just my shirt? I don't know. It might be my shirt, or maybe I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Oh, yeah. Trophy this one, baby. Add that one to your trophy case. Yeah, they could be blue-black splashing for Graces and Trophy. Baby Graces 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. Baby Graces 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. Baby Graces. Did I forget to change the Stream Decker? I did forget to change the Stream Decker. Wow, we've been playing this for a while, and nobody mentioned the Stream Decker. The whole no webcam thing has me way off. Oh, we were looking for the new Mulligan rule. That's why I forgot. The squid, the illusion squids are adorable. I agree. Quench that thirst, chat. Thirsty. Gotta quench it. Quench it good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Quench that thirst. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Beep beep beep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Someone asked if I think this deck is good. I would be very surprised if a non-aggressive deck that lacks actual removal is good. We got dumpstered by Mono Blue in the first match. We just beat a Sultai deck that didn't really do anything. So hopefully we can queue into like some more traditional like white aggro or Sultai mid-range with Graces and see how that feels before we're done. Alright, I'm gonna play an unranked match or two to wrap the day up. We know we get stuffed in a little box by Mono Blue, so have some free rank. Alright, Big Blue, you've been demoted. If starting next month, when we're trying to stay in the top 1,000 while streaming, this would definitely be a deck that would be starting in the unranked queue. The new Mulligan rule sounds excellent for people who are interested in playing Magic, and terrible for people who aren't interested in playing Magic, which means for people playing Legacy, Modern, and Vintage, they're gonna have a real bad time. Pew, 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 pew. All right, Mono Red, let's do it. I don't know what deck you're referring to when you say Nair. So a lot of the decks we play on this stream are viewer-submitted deck lists, so I don't really sit and work on things unless they get submitted again. The rule before getting to Scry was you just got nothing. You got no soup and you had to come back a year later. Light 'em up. We're on fire. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm not gonna block because then they just Wizard Lightning my thing, and I like my thing. So we're scrying for a Dream Eater next turn, so that way we can bounce their Steamkin. If we miss on the land, we get to play another Sphinx out. Oh no! Oh no! Are we dead? You got nothing! The previous rule to the scry rule was you mulliganed, and then you cried silently. That's not true. You cried very loudly. I think there's a chance this deck is very bad, chat. I actually don't listen to music while I'm streaming, but I could set it up so I can listen to music while I'm streaming without you hearing it. All the random karaoke improv you hear me doing, that's just me remembering lyrics. Remember that time the mono red deck missed its second land drop and then still shoved us in a box? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Hey, look, a bunch of things that don't matter. The thing I really like about the new rule is that it will encourage you to mulligan more, and it just like decisions, things that change the game like this that reward better players are generally good. Am I dead yet? Hey, thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Is this the anti-aggro plan? Is that really it? I feel like it must be, right? That's like all we've got. It's not, we're not happy about it, but it's like the plan we have. Someone help me. I think the new rule is awesome. As someone who primarily plays standard, the new rule is good for fair interactive formats, and it's probably not great for formats where combo decks are good. This is basically a removal spell. Oh, baby. A 2-mana 2/1, you say? It would be a darn shame if someone were to play a 3-mana 1/4 opponent. Ooh, I believe a yoinking is in order. Yoink. This even adds another blocker to our side of the table. Just like defense. Defense. Wow, that's rude. Just no respect for my 1/4, huh? Look at my blocker's amazing. Do 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 do. Watch him just like burn us out here. Good lord. Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Staying alive, staying alive. Do 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 do. Read. I would, for everyone that is currently losing their mind, freaking out about the Mulligan change in Modern, Legacy, and Vintage, I would like the record to reflect that everyone, I'm gonna say everyone, many people thought that the current Scry one was going to do what you are currently freaking out about. Many people said that the current rule that we have now would change the game and ruin Modern and Legacy, etc. And I'm not saying that this new rule isn't a change, because it is a change, but I'm just letting you know that the precedent and the history of, oh, this has to be broken, isn't necessarily true. Alright, we're gonna sing this opponent the song of our people here, hopefully. And I'm not saying that... What I'm not saying, and this is where you need to understand the conclusion that I'm telling you about. What I'm not saying is that, I'm not saying because this rule was fine, this other one is as well. What I am saying is, it is incredibly difficult to estimate how a change like this is going to impact a format of Magic the Gathering where there's thousands of cards that are legal. So just saying it's definitely gonna break it or it's definitely not gonna break it, we don't know the answer to either of those things without practicing. It's just like when people talk about Stoneforge Mystic and they say it's definitely too good or it's definitely fine. The answer is we don't know, but we could try it. That's not the land I wanted for Christmas, chat. That was not the land I wanted for Christmas. Y'all, it's a real shame y'all just mislike how animated I am. I usually use my hands when I talk to exemplify points, so... Great, next, Yoinkening the Second. I didn't melody there because I couldn't melody. I do jump up and down and bounce all around. I am very animated while I stream. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. In just 7 short turns, our opponent will die. Now, I'm gonna play Tempest Djinn and hope to fade. Please don't kill me. Yikes! Alright, that isn't the land that I want. I really wanted to draw a land there. Alright, I think we're done. How unlucky are you, opponent? I'm gonna go ahead and be done for the day. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning with some Legacy and some Modern. I will not be doing Standard tomorrow morning. Make sure you tune into the Mythic Championship if you want to watch some Standard there tomorrow afternoon. As far as this deck's concerned, it's kind of wonky and bad, almost certainly. The only reason the mono blue deck works is because it's an aggro deck. You can't just play a deck that doesn't have interaction in this format. You just can't. Remember, if you want to watch more content for myself, you can check it out on my website and my YouTube channel. If you want to stay out hanging here on Twitch, I'm going to go ahead and give someone a host here momentarily. I believe Maddie is live, and I will catch all you around later. Yeah, after I get done with Modern and Legacy tomorrow morning, I'm going to host the Mythic Championship while I watch it.